What's up with the YouTube world? Listen, there's a lot going on. It's a lot going on out here social media and in the world right now. A lot is being brought to the forefront. Football player Quaydarius Davis, he plays for Southern University in Louisiana. Well, he was on Southern's team. He was dismissed this October for breaking team rules. We don't quite know what they are. But after looking at this video that his girlfriend posted online of him, you know, choking her out and strangling her and yanking her up because she broke up with him, it's like, oh, I think I can kind of guess what those team rules maybe might have could have been. I mean, it might be indicative of a bigger problem going on there with the young brother. Now, he is young enough that he can turn his life around, but this right here is ugly. This don't look good at all. Now, you know, I know a lot of people are in relationships and a lot of things happen in relationships. To me, it's just never really any excuse to be in certain situations, especially, you know, you a big, strong football player. You know what I'm saying? Like you muscles on muscles. A woman ain't no type of threat to you. And if it's just simply because she was breaking up with you, whatever it might be, like, I know it hurt. Just cut your losses and move on. You know, I've always been of this belief. First of all, if you're not a challenge or a threat to me, I don't want no smoke with you. No way. I've been 6'3" ever since I was in the 9th grade. You know what I'm saying? I didn't used to have no size with me. But once started coming, like, it ain't too many people that could just stand in front of me. Like, it's going to take a couple of y'all. I'm not saying I was ever the best fighter. I was just decent. But it's going to take a couple of y'all to bring Rick down. You know what I'm saying? So me being angry and deciding to put my hands on a woman, like, first of all, I don't put my hands on women anyway, but I've never looked at a woman and be like, man, she done made me so mad. I got to do this to her. That ain't me. That ain't me. You know, a lot of times, you know, in the hood or in the streets, they say, it ain't on you, it's in you. It ain't on you, it's in you. Some of that stuff being people, you know, they grew up seeing certain things, or they never learn how to deal with certain emotions, and they lose control, and it become like this. I know when the story first came out, people were sharing, they were like, an NFL player, and they got all this money and still doing this. And I was like, I don't think I've heard of him. And then I look at it, I was like, oh, he in college. And he go to Southern because these some apartments. These some apartments. They not. This ain't no rich NFL player. These are kids in college. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's still trying to come up in the world. And he in the transfer portal right now. He transferring for Southern. This ain't even a major big D1 school. And I'm not knocking being at Southern. I see he was recruited by some big time schools back in the day. Even Texas, the school I like. I'm kind of glad my boy ain't there. But, you know, for whatever reason, his life is led to this point. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he can change whatever's inside of him that led to this. Now, I don't know what all exactly she did, because Lord knows she could have did something very egregious and very heinous. You know, I'm not going to be one of those people that act like there's nothing a woman can do to drive a man over the edge. But I'm also not going to excuse, you know, a nigga doing that, because, you know, I got daughters. I got sisters, aunties, cousins, a mama. Like, I wouldn't play that, nigga. I got to come see you. I got to come see you. And you know, if you is strong enough to kick my butt behind my daughter, I'm going to put that fire on you, my boy. I'm going to put that fire on you. You hear me? Real talk, though. Let me calm down. Back to what I was saying, though. Like, you know, a lot of brothers, a lot of us, man, you have to learn how to control yourself more. You know, you have to learn to control yourself more. I tell my partners like this, because I don't hang with no niggas that's in them type of activities. But the ones I do know, like if she take you there, if she bring you, let her go. Let her go. Leave her alone. You know what I'm saying? If she takes you there emotionally and mentally, let her go. If you cannot control yourself, leave it alone. Leave it where it's at. I believe in that. Listen, I'm a person that I don't have no real habits, because I don't like nothing that put me in the element to where I can't control myself. So therefore, I don't have no real habits, you know, no drug habits or out of control alcohol. I don't have that. For that reason, I like being in control of myself, being in control of my faculties and my emotions, because I know too many people who have been out of pocket or out of sorts, and the niggas in jail for the next 15, 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that what was going on with this young brother. I don't know. He could have been drunk, could have popped a pill. It could have been anything. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not even talking about that. I'm just saying being with a woman that emotionally and mentally triggers you to the point whether you can't keep up with her. You know what I'm saying? In that aspect, or she too she too much for you in the conversation wise, or you know, she loose and you don't trust her, or she accuse you of something you don't know how to say. Like let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Just move on and do something different with your life. Being with a woman right now might not be what's for you, my boy. That might not be the answer for you. You might need to go on a journey. Nigga, go walk across the desert for a little bit. Focus on football. You might not need to focus on women at the moment because you can't control yourself. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? You can't control yourself. Knowing good damn well these people got brothers, cousins, fathers, and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That might want their issue. They might want their leak, but they might want to look at something behind it. You know what I'm saying? That was on the Ring camera. Imagine what ain't been seen on the Ring camera. And a lot of times, you know, like I said, you got some women that enjoy physical confrontation themselves. They'll swing. I got some homegirls that'll swing on a nigga first, second, third, and fourth. But a lot of times you don't. You have women that feel like they have to protect, you know what I'm saying, the person they dealing with, or they feel so embarrassed or so guilty, they feel ashamed and they can't say nothing, and they want to protect their relationship and try to make it look good, and they never say nothing. And they keep going through this. But like I said, you got people who got brothers, uncles, cousins, fathers. Nigga, I'm gonna put that fire on your ass. You hear me? Behind line. Junior.